Hello. I'm on a mission. On a mission from Amo. I didn't know this before. He's got a sister. Lives in Council Bluffs, Iowa. And he got word today that she had to enter the hospital and is not doing very well. And Amo found this out because his brother called him. He was already out there. And Amo says, "Ronnie, will you drive me out there?" I says, Amo came over here, and I says, "Well, let's see where it is." And I went up on my computer here, brought up the map, map quest, whatever it is, and I said, "Oh, that's clear the other side. That's over by Omaha." He says, "Well, how far away is it?" And I did a driving map, and it said it'd be about 436 miles. That don't seem right to me, really. Seems there should be more than that. But anyway, yeah, he says, "How long would it take to drive?" And so I got my calculator out. I said, "Going 65 miles an hour all the way," which you can't do. Gonna have to stop for gas and traffic tie-ups, construction. But if you can go 65 miles an hour from here to there, zoom, it would take 7.5 hours. He says, "What time you want to leave?" He said, he said, "A couple months ago, I'd have never asked you this. But since you have me on the plane," he says, "will you fly me out there?" He says, "You want to go that bad?" He says, "I really do." I said, "Well, I'll have to file a flight plan. And there's not going to be any change. I changed one flight plan already. I can't do no more." Okay. We're going to Council Bluffs, Iowa. I says, as soon as my flight plan is cleared, you're going to be ready to go? He says, "You can fly at night?" Yes, I can fly at night. I says, "Well, I'll let you know as soon as I hear." And they just called me. We're going to take off at midnight. He says, "How long is it going to take to get there?" I says, "Well, I only rented a Cessna. They can do not top speed, but to be safe, 140 knots. 3 to 4 hours, 3.5, 4 hours." He says, I didn't expect this comment out of him. He says, "Oh, cool." But says, "I'm not going to rush it. I'm going to take my time and do a good job." He says, "I don't care if it takes you 4 hours rather than 3.5. He says, "What should I wear?" I says, "Overalls. If you want something different, we can buy it when we get there." But flight plan has just been approved, so I called Amo. We're going to take off. Well, they says the plane will be ready about midnight, so we're going to take off and go out to basically Omaha, Nebraska. But it's Council Bluffs, Iowa. He wants to see his sister. She's in the hospital. He asked me if I would drive him. I says, "That'll take 8 hours if you didn't stop along the way." Automatic pilot. You get your ailerons adjusted right and everything like that, your speed and everything, and unless you run into turbulence. He says, "Ronnie, I just as soon you stay home." That's what I flew with him before. I better just soon as take hold of the steering wheel. I says, a buzzer go off, I change altitude. No, he was afraid of flying. He said he would never have flown with anybody before until I took him up. No, but he asked me tonight. He wants to go out and see his sister who's in the hospital. So, I'm going to do it. Both his boys are home now for the weekend. And one's going to do my chores and milk my cows, and one's going to do his. And they says, take Dad, see his sister. Aunt, said her name, but I can't remember. Anyway, this is Ronnie calling hers. Going to help a friend out. He says, could you drive me out there? I said, it'll take 8 hours if you don't stop. He says, how long would it take you to fly me out there? I said, probably about 3.5, 4 hours. He said, let's do it. I'm going to do it for my friend. Yep. But in a Cessna. I don't need a Lear to go out there. I just wanted to show off when I did that. Anyway, I gotta go pick him up and take down and sign papers, show my license, and I gotta show him who he is because he's going with me and everything. Come on, that's flying today. All right, talk to you when I get home. Goodbye.